What's going on, guys, and welcome to the TLB page. If you're a new CDL driver and you don't have much experience right now, you probably feel alone, and I just want to tell you that you're not, and you're definitely not out the game, and this is probably the best time for you to start building from the ground up. And I want to get into a couple ways that you can utilize your CDL to take it to the next level. Let's go. Look, you don't want to build a house without a blueprint, so why start a trucking career without a clear path? If you're probably just like me, where I got into trucking, I didn't have no experience. I didn't come from trucking, but within a matter of a year, I was able to make $300,000. I was able to do it right, create a game plan, create a strategy, and take me to the next level. And you can do it too, right? Trucking wasn't really my passion, but it gave me the platform that I needed. It gave me leverage that I needed and allowed me to take it to the next level in my life, right? To create more time with my family, to create more passive income, to invest into real estate, or become a fleet owner like I am today. So many avenues that just a simple CDL opened up to me and gave me the opportunity. But you got to seize the moment, right? You got to live up to the moment. You got to make sure you take advantage of this skill that you have, which is your CDL license, right? And if you're watching this video, you're probably not trying to be stuck as a company driver. You probably are trying to take your life to the next level. You're probably trying to 2x or 3x your income, and it is 100% possible to do it in a short amount of time. And I'm a testament to this, guys. But you gotta have a plan. All right, look, I got an entire startup guide from start to finish, all the way up to onboarding for new owner operators, to know step by step, to have a strategy, right? So you can take the guesswork out of it. You don't have to think much about what you need to do, but this is very important. You need to create that plan. So once you do level up, once you 10x your income and you get to that next level, now you can start creating the life that you want to have. But you have to start with that vision. You have to start with that plan, right? What is your plan? Every client that I work with, I ask them, what is your 5-year, your 10-year goal, right? What are you trying to achieve? You want to start there, right? A real entrepreneur lives in the future, and then they come back to the present to adjust their situation based on the vision that they see on the future. It's the same, right? For your business, the same with your career, right? As a CDL driver, as an owner operator. Create that vision, create that path. What do you truly want? For some of my clients, it's, hey, I just want to get a truck and I want to get a house. For some clients, it's like, no, I want to get 5 trucks. I want to buy real estate. I want to get property. I want to diversify my portfolio. And you can absolutely do that. In trucking, I got a 5-step formula that I use, and it's mindset, right? You got to get your mindset right. You can't think like a driver no more. If you think like a company driver, that's you thinking like an employee. So that has to change. You got to boss up. You got to think like an independent contractor. You got to think like a business owner, and you got to conduct yourself as so, right? Rightfully so, right? You change your mind and your body will follow. Now, number 2 is the approach. There's so many different ways to make money in trucking. I have my own personal preference that I use on how I make money in trucking. I lease on my trucks under carrier's authority that has dedicated routes. That is the approach I leverage, right? You can get your authority, you can learn how to dispatch, you can become a broker. There's so many verticals in transportation, and I want to invite you to explore all those verticals and figure out what works for you. But you want to figure out what your approach is. That's very important. So you got the mindset, you got the approach. Number 3 is you need to get that right truck. Now, this doesn't work if you don't have the right equipment. If you're not able to do the work that needs to be done to gain the reward that you want to gain, right? So you need the right equipment. That means you got to know how to shop the market, how to analyze these trucks, how to buy the right truck, and not get ripped off by the dealership, because everybody knows they mark those prices up to the sky. And number 4 is you need a good route. Right? If it ain't making money, it ain't making sense. You need a good route to be successful with this framework. You need to make sure that that truck is moving, and the more consistent that you can be with that income, the better and faster you will grow. And number 5 of the framework, guys, is you need to be able to track and manage your expenses. right? The days is over of you just being able to blink and make money in trucking. You don't have to manage because you're gonna make you're gonna make $10,000 next week again. Those days are over. It's not COVID anymore. You really have to tighten up on your business. You have to know what you're doing. You have to come in and execute. And the drivers that just think, hey, I'm a great driver, I'm gonna buy a truck, become an owner operator, and I'm gonna be successful, those days are kind of over. It's not working no more. You really have to be business minded to be successful in this business. You gotta leverage your relationships with carriers, leverage your relationships with banks so you can partner with them and you can start growing your business. You don't want to rush to buy a truck tomorrow, but what you do need is a strategy. So when you're ready to pull the trigger, you know exactly what you need to do and exactly how to do it, right? So that's why I created the startup guide, the 6-figure accelerator. That's going to help you step by step get all the way up from starting your business to getting your truck, finding carriers, and onboarding, guys. This is going to walk you through the entire process. I eliminated the guesswork. This is what I do for me and my business, and this is what I do for my clients when I work with them one-on-one. Look, and last thing, I want to personally invite you to my free workshop Saturday. I'm going to put the link below in the description. It's going to be Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to go over how to start your business, and we're going to go over 3 different ways that you can buy your truck. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe, and welcome to the TLB community, and I hope I see you at the free workshop. Let's go.